If people want to grow vertically,
Yeah.
what do they need to be doing?
Yeah, it's so good. And when I said that knowing the map may be the single greatest accelerant, there's a close second or an almost equal piece that is um, life is actually feeding us the fuel that we need to grow. Every time we are bothered, resistant, defensive, defined by, disturbed by, upset by, right? I could go on. I think I could go on, but those are little pieces of fuel. But what is in our court is, are we going to ignite that fuel or not? Right? We do have responsibility in this. I think I want to rephrase that. We can take responsibility to ignite it. Some people have had some pretty tough upbringing. Some people are just trying to survive. Some people, this idea of, well, why didn't you just ignite your fuel? I don't buy into that at all. There are people that's just that, their stories make why they haven't totally understandable to me.
So how do you ignite your fuel?
Well, you recognize what the challenge is teaching you about your current location on the map, and you allow it to say, hey, you're trying to pry my grip on this lens open so that the new thing can begin to emerge. And that takes courage. As
Yeah.
we talked about in the last episode, it is way easier to ignite that fuel with others around than it is to try and do it by ourselves. It is possible. I think there are certain journaling kinds of exercises, reflection exercises that can facilitate that sort of um, solo growth. But man, can being around other people really accelerate that process. So, we've always talked about the formula for growth, this idea that challenge and contradiction, challenging circumstances, things that are bugging us, all the things I just listed, that our current lens can't make sense of. In other words, that thing is contradicting my current understanding over a period of time. So, challenge and contradiction over time. When we persevere through it, when we lean into it, when we don't run away from it, when we don't try and stuff it in a box, when we explore it with a counselor or a therapist or a close friend or a trusted advisor, that is what fuels growth. And all the map is doing is just um, it's contextualizing where we are. It's helping us not get lost
Hmm.
on this journey.